Any guy who goes after a girl significantly younger than them is severely lacking in their life. And I mean that confidence-wise. I mean, like, they are falling short in so many places that is the only place they can turn to feel like they have something on the scale of power.
And it's, I mean, ultimately it's predatory. I mean, there's just no way to kind of, because you're manipulating someone who is not aware of what they're giving you. Yeah. And it's unfair.
You know, when you really think about it, this sort of thinking is basically saying women in their 20s are so stupid and incompetent that they are practically children. Now, I'm not saying I disagree with that, but it's a really strange stance for Team Girl Boss to have, since their entire worldview revolves around women being flawless geniuses who can do anything a man can do.
Again, this is going to be uncomfortable for you guys to hear. This is why men value women that are typically younger. The reason why is because as a woman is younger, Andrew Tate famously said she's been through less dick, even though I know that might be crude and fucked up to say. Yeah, right? But he does have a point here from a biological sense. The less partners she's had, the more likely she will be to bond with you.
Yeah,
to build a genuine attachment. And they found under 5 partners, like, the marriage rates are way higher, chance, and divorce rates are way lower. Keep in mind, women initiate the breakups, not the men. So since the women initiate the breakups, that's where you have to look at the root cause of why is this happening. And that's a pretty, good statistic to take, is like, as her partners go up, her ability to stay in a long-term relationship goes down with it.
The more men she's been with, the more men she's gonna compare you to. Modern women are all basically competing in the bimbo Olympics. If she cares about the ring and wedding more than you, then pay attention. She may not like you and just want the status.
You are a woman between the ages of 19 and 24, and a man in his late 30s and above is pursuing you. You need to run. You need to run immediately, expeditiously, as fast as you can, and you need to never look back. Because the reason he's pursuing you is because he's trying to manipulate you. He's more than likely told you that you're mature for your age, when what he actually means is that you lack experience and you're naive in the world of dating, and you're easy to mold to what he wants, because that is exactly what he will spend the entire relationship trying to do. He's also doing it because the women his age already know that he's that type of man when they first speak to him within the first conversation, and they don't deal with him. So he's found a young girl with little to no dating experience to convince that what's going on in the relationship, that's not okay. He will spend the entire relationship convincing you that if you can't withstand what he's putting you through, you can't make it with a man your age. And then you will spend the entire relationship trying to prove to him that you actually are mature for your age, like he told you. It's going to create a complex, and you're going to blame every single problem in the relationship on yourself. He is not going to take responsibility for those problems. He's not going to take responsibility for those problems. He's going to put the onus on you because he's the older man with the dating experience. You're the young girl that doesn't have the dating experience. You need to learn and catch up to him. That's exactly what he's going to spend the entire relationship trying to convince you. And I swear to God that this is real and this is true. It has happened to me. It's happened to many women I know. It's happened to many women you know. It's happened to many women you don't know. You're going to spend the entire relationship believing that every single conflict, every single fight, every single argument is your fault. You're going to believe it's your fault because you're not living up to being mature for your age. He's going to call you a little girl when you're upset. He's going to say you're being dramatic. He's going to say relationships are like this, and if you can't handle it, he's going to tell you relationships are hard work. Guess what? They're not hard work when you're with someone that you're supposed to be with. When you're going to want to leave him, he's going to say, well, you're giving up. How do you expect to be in a successful relationship if you just give up that easily? I'm telling you guys right now, do not be with these men. If they can't be with a woman their age, they damn sure do not need to be with a woman your age.
The funniest part about older women making warning videos to younger women is that no 18-28-year-olds will listen to them. Ignore them and let their world crumble.
A lot of older men want younger women so they can control them.
Yeah,
we've
got a little more control.
We've literally heard older men say, you know, I want a woman that I can mold. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of older women are set in their ways, whatever the case may be, and they are a lot more difficult to deal with. If I get a younger woman, she don't know no better, so I can mold her into the woman that I want her to be. So I think that plays a real big role in it, and especially, you know, because again, I think like a woman on your level is going to be familiar with where you should be at that age, right? Compared to if I'm dating a younger woman, I could be performing below average as an older man, and that's still more money than she done probably ever seen. Right, so she's still impressed by that, you know what I'm saying? But what she's saying is that, yeah, y'all want to go take the easy route. Y'all want chicks that are easily impressed, easily, you know, finessed and able to be molded, whatever the case may be, because y'all don't want the challenge of having to live up to who you actually should be.
Most of these young people live their lives faster than usual, so they already got baggage by 21, 23.
Truth is, a lot of dudes who are like 45, 50 years old who refuse to date women their age, they don't do so because they prefer young women and how they look. Because let's be real, it's a lot of 40-something-year-old women that'll give these 20-something-year-old girls a run for their money. But it's because of the mental aspect. Like, as a guy gets older, one who wants to play games, by the way, who's like 40-something, 50 years old, he remembers it being easier to play those games whenever he was like 20. Because women in that age group, they're more on hope than they are experience. But experience is the best teacher. So as he gets older and he's trying to date women his age, they're like, no. I've seen your kind before. Like, I've lived the proof that you're here to waste my time, and I ain't going. So now he gonna go out here talking about how he prefers younger women because older women his age are full of baggage and they're bitter. And it's like, nah, they ain't full of baggage and bitter. They have a BS detector, so they're harder to manipulate. And manipulative men don't like that.
Women tend to prefer older men. Did you know that the average age gap in a heterosexual couple is 2 to 4 years? And in some cultures, it's even greater than that. So what is the attraction behind older men? Why do women tend to find that so incredibly appealing? Well, it's true what they say. Women do tend to mature emotionally a little bit faster than men. And when a guy is older and has reached that emotional maturity, it is really becoming. We feel like we can talk to him about many more things on a deeper level. We feel like he has the emotional maturity to let go of any resentment or judgment, that he can actually take in what we're saying. He also tends to be way more stable, way more established, whether in life, in career, and also in confidence. And chances are going to be higher that he's more willing, able, and available to make that kind of commitment that a lot of women are looking for in terms of a relationship.
Want help? Book a call.
What a liar. They want older guys simply because they have more money.
Like a 5-year gap would be good. So if I'm 28, maybe like he's in his young to mid 30s, 30, 35, like in that range.
Like 32.
And how old are you?
22.
22.
Women naturally are more inclined to date older men. Yet, the shaming language in society today is that you're some sort of predator creeper if you choose to date a younger woman. Younger women are going after you naturally.
The older women are trying to shut down the competition.
All right, y'all, the pros and cons of dating an older guy. Starting with the pros. Number 1, they tend to be more experienced. Number 2, they tend to be more mature. Number 3, they tend to be willing or more willing to settle down quicker. Number 4, they tend to be more financially stable. Number 5, they tend to know more about what they want in life and in women. Number 5, they tend to be more direct and honest. They ain't trying to play games. All right, y'all, now for the pro. Oh. Now for the cons, I mean. Let's get into it. Number 1, they may be more possessive. Number 2, they may be more controlling. Number 3, they may have more baggage. Number 4, they may be more critical of you. Number 5, they may have way less tolerance for the drama. They ain't trying to deal with all that.
Less tolerance for drama is not a con, it's a pro.
You know what? I have something that I need to say. I am tired. I am tired of the men that just don't go for it. They're just so scared. They think that they're gonna get rejected when it's like, bruh, like, just take a freaking chance. I am tired, sick and tired of this, excuse my language, but this pussy energy.
I want to be approached. I definitely want to be approached.
I would love nothing more than a guy to approach me, to have the balls to come up and say, hey, how are you?
Genuine question for you guys. What happened to men being the pursuers? Y'all don't chase anymore.
One thing I just genuinely do not understand is why guys don't approach girls anymore, like while they're out at the bar. Maybe guys just don't approach me and that's like a personal problem I need to address at a later date.
All right, y'all. Here's a question. Why men don't approach women anymore? Glad you asked. Let's get into it, family. Happy Saturday, everybody. Number one, the fear of rejection. Women today, as we know, have some unrealistic standards. Some women. Unless he has a six-pack, six-figure, and is 6 feet, you can't talk to him. Number two, it's not just about the fear of rejection. For some men, it's the fear of being labeled a creep or a predator because the man that's approaching you isn't your type. So because he's interested in you, he a creep? Come on now. Number three, online dating, which has made it so men don't have to get rejected in person. Number four, social media. Now you can just run up in somebody's DM. You don't have to have communication skills. I think all this technology and everything has made our communication skills terrible, y'all. Terrible. And last, we've seen how women will reject men in unnecessarily rude ways. It's okay to not be interested, to try to embarrass them. Y'all, we gotta stop.
What they actually mean is, why are the 6 feet plus handsome and rich men not approaching?
Being single and 46 sucks. And I'm fucking tired. And I make jokes about the fucking buffoons that I have been encountering in dating. But in reality, this is my reality. This is my reality. All the good men have gotten married in their 20s and 30s because they're good men.
They don't think about that when they're putting good men in the friend zone for the players. Funny how all her friends who told her she was really special are all gone now. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.